Hey everybody, it's Christine. Today I have the DoubleShot kit from the ScrapRoom, and I am going to be working with the Echo Park paper page kit, and we are going to be creating a nice summery layout with lots of layers in it. So you can see there are lots of beautiful patterned papers in this. You can see that blue one that I just cut into, and you can see those other ones down below. Because this collection has both dark and light colors, it's a little tricky to find a good balance with my layers, and so that is part of what I am trying to do. I do want to use two photos. These are both pictures of my husband and I in Yellowstone National Park last year. I'm going to trim them down a little bit, basically just taking a 1/2 inch off all the way around. And I am going to go ahead and mat those on some white cardstock. So the cardstock that comes in this page kit is navy blue and red. And I opted to just work with some white instead, just because the darkness didn't work with the light background that was going on in my photos. So I will set those aside and use those at another point in time. Now I'm definitely going to work in that red red patterned paper because my husband is wearing red in both pictures, and so it will tie in nicely. And of course that light blue paper ties in nicely with my shirt. And really that back paper with the flowers, I just like it. So I'm going to work that one in. So now you can see my layers starting to come together a little bit better. And they look good together. So I'm going to go ahead and get those secured on, and then I will continue with embellishing. My next step is going to be to go ahead and outline things with my black pen, just to provide a little bit of separation between my layers and separation between the patterned paper and the whites. So it's always good to try and do this outlining early in the process so that if you make any mistakes, you can cover them up with embellishments or your title. Obviously, it doesn't always work out that you realize you want to do that early, but when you do, it's a good idea to go ahead and get it done rather than put it off. So a couple words about the DoubleShot kit. This is a 2-page page kit that comes in addition to the Flavors of the Month kit. So it's 2 completely different collections with 3 sheets of cardstock, 3 sheets of patterned paper, and some embellishments. And so it gives you some additional options to play with beyond the 4 pages that you get with the Flavors of the Month kit. So continuing on, now I am playing with just adding some more layers, really. Using stickers though for these layers. So adding in the scallop, and then I'm playing with a title where I want to add that. I know that I want to keep things pretty simple today and just create a triangle of embellishments and including my title in one of those. I want my title to go down below the pictures, and then from there I'll do an embellishment cluster at the top hand right side and the left hand side. Nothing real complicated, just eye-pleasing. And really the complication in this whole thing just comes to layering the different colors and doing layers, period. So you can see I have gotten that scallop at the bottom, and I'm going to do another one at the top. And if you're wondering why I put it there where it doesn't reach all the way across, it's because I'm going to cover that up with some embellishments here in a little bit. Now I'm going to shift this flower down because it was a little bit too even horizontally with the rainbow on the right side, and I don't have the option to shift the rainbow down too much. But when I create my visual triangle, I don't necessarily want anything on the exact same horizontal plane or vertical plane. I would like things to be shifted a little bit over. Echo Park does tend to have a lot of stickers that are words, and so I'm taking advantage of those that are not words to do my initial building of my embellishment clusters. So you can see I've got those flowers, I've got the rainbow, I've got the sunshine, I've got the tree, and I will work in some additional words and work in some smaller pieces into those clusters to build them out. One thing you can do when you have a whole sticker sheet as your embellishments is use some 3D foam tape or 3D foam sticker adhesives to pop up your stickers. You obviously don't want to pop all of them up, but popping some of them up here and there will definitely add to the artistic look of your creation. So you can see, like, I popped up the sun. I've popped up several things throughout my clusters here. I am going to use some of the super small dot stickers as my final embellishment rather than using enamel dots or Nuvo drops, and finish the whole thing off that way. But you can see I've got a pretty eye-pleasing layout with fairly minimal product. I mean, really some patterned papers, cardstock, and stickers is all I've got, but by creating layers, I've created a detailed looking layout. So thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to visit the scrap room and check out all of the July kits, and we will see you again next time.